A lady named Rocky, who follows me on Instagram, my handle's right there if you want to follow me, to ask, how do you balance learning to write with speaking? And this is a question I've gotten often. How do you balance these two language skills together? And if you don't get this right, you run the risk of losing motivation, and then you might not even make your goal. The key here is you absolutely must know what your interest is. What do you really care about? Writing or speaking? Put that one first. And then use the other skill, supplement your study with the other language skill. Here's some examples. What's more important to you when you write? Do you mean typing pinyin and being able to recognize the characters and select them into the correct sentence structure? Or do you mean actually handwriting characters for whatever your reason is? What's interesting to you? Or is it the speaking skill that you really want to master and enjoy because you need to communicate with the Chinese lady at your church or the Chinese guy down at the corner shop who speaks Mandarin? You heard him, and now you want to communicate more. So if it's speaking that's the most important to you, you can still supplement your speaking with writing practice. Here's an example. Depending on your level, you could, 1, read along with audio. I always recommend that. Pinyin, right? Make sure your tones are great, but then also write down the corresponding characters. Or you could read phrases. If you could read characters and you have a textbook, you could read phrases along with the audio to practice your accent, but then try to write down some of the characters in that phrase. If you're just starting, get one character, that's okay. If you're much better, then try to write down the whole phrase, or try to even write down 2 phrases. But if, on the other hand, writing is what you really care about, then you would go through a writing exercise in your textbook, or you would try to write some characters or phrases, and you could literally mumble under your breath as you write, character by character, trying to get the right tone and sound. Or you could write out phrases. I believe you should be writing phrases over individual characters. And once you finish that phrase, then you could try to say that phrase from memory. Either way practices both skills. It just matters what you're putting your emphasis on. If you don't know what you want, then it's very hard to have your motivation high while you're learning and then continue. Tap on this playlist right here for 2 videos that talk about how to learn and get good at speaking Mandarin. I'm Kwejo, Elementary Chinese. Good study, day up.